The Adventure of Max and Lily. Once upon a time, in a small village, there were two best friends named Max and Lily. They lived in houses next to each other, and they played together every day after school. Max was a boy with curly hair and always wore a red cap. Lily was a girl with long brown hair and loved to wear a yellow dress. One sunny afternoon, as they were playing in the garden, Max had an idea. "Let's go on an adventure," he said excitedly. "Let's find the secret forest behind the hill." Lily thought about it for a moment. The secret forest. But no one has ever gone there. What if it's dangerous? She asked, a little worried. Max smiled and said, "Don't worry. It will be fun. We can come back before dark." Lily was still unsure, but she trusted Max. So they packed a small bag with some snacks, water and a flashlight, just in case. They told their parents they were going to play near the hill, and then they began their adventure. The path to the hill was easy to walk. The sun was shining brightly, and birds were singing in the trees. After a short walk, they reached the hill. It was much bigger than they had thought. At the top of the hill, they could see the forest in the distance. It looked mysterious, with tall trees and thick vines. Max and Lily carefully walked down the hill and into the forest. The trees were so tall that they blocked the sunlight, making it feel cooler inside. They could hear the sound of leaves rustling in the wind, and the occasional animal moving in the bushes. As they walked deeper into the forest, they noticed something strange. There were footprints on the ground. The footprints were big, much bigger than theirs. "Who do you think made these?" Lily asked. Feeling nervous, Max looked around and said, "Maybe it's a big animal, like a bear." Lily's eyes grew wide. "A bear. We should go back." But Max didn't want to turn around just yet. "I think it's okay. Let's just see where the footprints lead." They followed the footprints, and soon they came across something amazing. There was a small hidden pond in the middle of the forest. The water was clear, and they could see fish swimming inside. There were colorful flowers around the pond, and butterflies flew from one flower to another. "This is beautiful," said Lily, smiling. Max nodded. "It's even better than I imagined." They sat down by the pond and ate their snacks. They talked about school, their favorite games, and their dreams for the future. Time passed quickly, and before they knew it, the sun was starting to set. "Oh no. We need to go home before it gets too dark," Lily said, looking at the sky. Max agreed, and they started to walk back through the forest, following the same footprints they had seen earlier. The forest felt a little different in the dark. The trees looked bigger, and strange sounds filled the air. As they walked, they heard a noise behind them. It was a soft rustling sound. They stopped and turned around, but there was nothing there. "I don't like this," Lily whispered. Max looked around carefully. "It's probably just an animal," he said, trying to calm her down. "Let's keep walking." They kept moving quickly, and soon they reached the hill. As they climbed up the hill, they looked back at the forest. The trees seemed to watch them. When they finally got home, they were out of breath but happy. "That was an adventure," Max said, smiling. Lily laughed. "Yes, but next time, let's go somewhere with more sunlight." The two friends promised to go on more adventures, but they knew that sometimes it's better to stay close to home.